One of the most consequential geopolitical developments is reshaping South Asia.
In the first phase, CPEC has been immensely helpful in meeting our energy requirements. And now I think we have to move into the second phase.
A $62 billion infrastructure project has evolved into something far more ambitious and potentially dangerous. This is the story of CPEC 2.0, that's China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, China's strategic masterstroke that's sending shockwaves through New Delhi and beyond. Imagine this, a 3,000-kilometer corridor stretching from China's western regions to Pakistan's Arabian Sea coast.
As far as dealing with CPEC 2.0 or CPEC is concerned, I think the best way of dealing with it is to deal with China diplomatically.
Roads, railways, power plants, and a strategic port that could reshape global trade routes. But here's the twist. This isn't just about economics anymore, and I'll explain why. Hello and welcome. You're watching Statecraft with me, Geeta Mohan. What we are witnessing isn't merely Pakistan seeking Chinese investment. It's a desperate nation betting its sovereignty on Beijing's grand strategy. Let me paint you the picture of Pakistan's predicament. Pakistan is drowning, foreign reserves depleted, IMF dependency chronic, structural reforms delayed. When Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif boards that plane to Beijing later this month, he's not just launching CPEC 2.0, he's potentially signing away whatever economic independence Pakistan has left. But here's where it gets fascinating. China isn't offering charity, it's offering transformation through integration. 5 new economic corridors, each designed to embed Pakistan deeper into China's sphere. Special economic zones where Chinese factories relocate. Agricultural modernization where Chinese agribusiness takes root. Technology partnerships where Chinese surveillance capabilities expand. Let's shift our focus to the player watching this unfold with growing alarm: India. For New Delhi, CPEC 2.0 represents nothing short of a strategic nightmare. Imagine waking up to find your neighbor has not only occupied part of your backyard, but has now invited a rival superpower to build permanent structures there. That's exactly what's happening in Gilgit-Baltistan. The corridor runs directly through Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Now, with CPEC 2.0 expanding special economic zones in these areas, China is effectively normalizing Pakistan's illegal occupation. It's a fait accompli strategy that's both brilliant and deeply concerning. But the real crown jewel, or should I say, the real threat, is Gwadar Port. Officially, it's a commercial facility. Unofficially? Well, ask yourself this. When has China ever built major infrastructure without considering its dual-use potential? Gwadar sits at the mouth of the Persian Gulf, controlling access to some of the world's most crucial shipping lanes. For India's Navy, this represents a fundamental shift in Indian Ocean dynamics.
Strategic location-wise, Gwadar is one of the finest ports. In fact, as early as 50s, I think the ADBs had identified Gwadar as one of the best location for a transshipment port. And that's why Pakistan subsequently went for it. But economic viability has been a question mark. And that's been primarily because Gwadar has not been successfully connected with the Pakistani hinterland. As of now, it's connected only with the coastal highway. And it does not make economic sense to offload goods at Gwadar and take them by coastal highway almost close to Karachi and then take them up. So as long as Balochistan remains restive and there is no safety and security of goods and cargo that is moving through it, I don't visualize Gwadar being economically viable. And that is the situation as far as CPEC is concerned. And as long as Baloch continue to feel that CPEC is nothing but an instrument which Islamabad is using to colonize their land, I don't think so there's likely to be peace in this part of the world.
This brings us to China's broader string of pearls strategy, a network of strategic facilities stretching from Gwadar to Hambantota in Sri Lanka, Kayokpyu in Myanmar. India is slowly being encircled. But here's where the plot thickens even further. Enter Afghanistan. On the 20th of August, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi made his first visit to Kabul in over 3 years. The message crystal clear. China is ready to extend CPEC into Afghanistan, creating a trilateral framework that could reshape regional security forever. Think about this strategically. China gets direct land access to Central Asian markets whilst addressing Xinjiang security concerns. Pakistan gains a Western economic outlet and Chinese mediation with the Taliban. Afghanistan receives desperately needed investment and international legitimacy. And India? India gets surrounded.